Having old YouTube videos on your channel might actually be hurting your growth. And in this video, I'm going to show you why that is. So this is one of my YouTube channels. Now scrolling down, it has about 195 videos. This channel started as an experiment where I would upload videos about every single topic, whatever came to mind, whatever was my interest for the day. But as I started to experiment and see what worked, I started to narrow down my niche. And you can see some examples of the different topics that I talked about on this channel. Yeah, I was talking about AI for a bit. Let's go to the previous page here. This video is about editing videos. This is about creating JavaScript notifications in Bubble, getting an AI agent to write an ebook, automating Reddit comments, generating viral YouTube video titles, another ebook video, Twitter bot, ChatGPT, Midjourney. My topics are all over the place. This video about getting 1 million views was an experiment on average view duration. Now going back to the most recent page, but I started to see what was working. What was working was more of the AI stuff, and specifically ChatGPT. So I started to hone in on that niche, getting more and more views with each video upload. But still, every once in a while, I would upload a video about YouTube growth, and it would be complete dud. But it's not a dud because the video is bad. This video is really good. I share a creative and unique way to grow on YouTube. But the problem is, the audience that the YouTube algorithm is honing in on is constantly changing on this channel. It's starting to see that ChatGPT and AI topics are doing well. It's starting to find an audience that likes that content, but then I go and release something like this how to grow on YouTube video. It shows it to that ChatGPT audience, and they're like, we don't really care for this. So it doesn't take off. Now, I've heard in the past where people say, hey, just leave those videos up. You know, they're getting views, they're getting watch time. Let's look at the analytics. Like this video has 2.4 hours of watch time. It's still somewhat getting views. Look, 3 views in the last 48 hours. Okay, coming from direct browse and channel pages. But my recent thoughts is this video, even though it's one of 192, is actually causing my channel more harm than good. Let me explain. I'm gonna go in the reach and let's take a look at the impressions here. So this impression graph is gonna look very familiar to a lot of you, especially with small channels. You know, in the first hour, you're probably gonna get anywhere around 100 impressions for a medium-sized channel. And then it's gonna take off. You're gonna get a ton of impressions within the first couple hours. See, over the first 13 hours, I got 2,000 impressions, and then it's gonna start to level off. See, in the next 12 to 13 hours, I only got 150, and then going all the way to the end here, in the next 8 days, it's been like 500 impressions. And this is because what the YouTube algorithm is doing is it's sending your video thumbnail to your core audience, or what it thinks your channel's core audience is based on the other videos in your channel, based on the topic and the niches that you explore. So we could visualize with this channel, it probably sent this video to 2,000 of my closest watchers, which is a range of AI, Twitter automation, Reddit automation, ChatGPT, YouTube growth, how to make YouTube thumbnails. And I'm guessing that this video didn't really resonate with the Twitter bot people and instead resonated with the YouTube growth people. But based on the makeup of my channel, that's a small percentage of the people that are actually watching. So the algorithm said, hey, this video didn't do that good with that audience. Maybe I'm going to be a little more cautious sending it out. And this is it trying with a couple more people, slowly expanding the ring of people that it tries with, keeps experimenting, getting a view here and there. You know, they're not responding that well, not responding that well. Let's keep trying it. New people are coming into this channel, let's try it with them. And then eventually it's going to slowly start to give up, where you're getting just maybe 5 to 10 impressions per day. All right, and look how bad the click-through rate is. Through 3,000 impressions, I'm getting an under 2% click-through rate. And we can see that I got 80 total views, and 70 of them were unique. So only 10 views of my total audience, of my almost 14,000 subscribers for this channel, ended up watching this video. And the rest was the algorithm finding the best match. So the algorithm did its job, but I didn't do my job. And as I keep making content on this channel, as I keep making AI and ChatGPT stuff, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna keep sending this video to those other people, and it's not going to get clicked. It's going to keep messing with my audience, with my core audience, and YouTube is going to still be confused. And my click-through rate is going to continue to drop down on this video. But not only that, I'm going to go back to my total analytics and go to content here. It's going to drop the click-through rate of my entire channel overall. Now, thankfully, this video isn't that big. It's only getting a few impressions per day as I showed you, but every impression matters. And if you have 10 to 20 of these types of videos on your channel, these small videos that are slowly getting impressions, that's all adding up. You can even see an uptick in click-through rate since I started purging videos a few days ago. And this will continue to go up and up and up as the algorithm starts to find the audience that's most relevant for my current content and avoids the people that are not. All right, so let's actually do this with one of my videos. Let's actually purge. And here's a perfect candidate. I'm gonna click into it, go to the analytics, and look, it got 1 view in the last 48 hours from search, 3,300 impressions. It's still getting impressions day in, day out. Look at this horrible click-through rate. This click-through rate is bringing my entire channel down like a leech in the background, ever so slowly. 30 to 50 impressions per day, sometimes even less. This was even 10 impressions. But the point is, this video is not doing too well. It's completely different from the rest of my content, so I think it's a good idea to remove it from my channel. So let's go to details, and there's 2 ways to do it. First off, you can click the visibility drop-down box, and you can choose unlisted. This will remove it from the algorithm and it will stop getting impressions. So just in case you change your mind in the future, you can always republish it, make it public again, and it won't be deleted from your channel. Okay, this would be the best move if you only have one channel. You don't really want to start a second channel with all your other ideas. But my best advice is to create multiple YouTube channels. In the end, it's going to be multiple income streams coming in. And especially if you're like me and you have a bunch of ideas around a bunch of different topics and you want to share those ideas, it's a good idea to have multiple channels for each of those topics, for each of those niches. Okay, but if you just have one channel, you want to focus on one channel, you can unlist it. That's perfectly fine. It's going to remove it from the algorithm and you're not going to get any more impressions, and it's not going to bring any more of a wrong audience into your channel. If you have another channel that discusses this topic, you can also download it and upload it to that new channel. So the option here in the top right corner, here's options. I'm gonna click that, and then you have an option to download your video. Now for people who've done this before, unfortunately YouTube downloads your video, it stores your video in a lower quality in 30 frames per second, and this video is HD. And if I wanted to upload it to my other channel, I would like it to be in its highest quality possible. Now unfortunately I didn't save this to like a Google Drive or a Dropbox. This is the only copy that I have. In the future I'm not going to make this mistake again, but you have another option. So I'm going to copy this link, I'm going to go over to x2mate.com and I'm going to paste this link in and click download. And then the drop down box, I have an option for 1080p. Let's click get link and then download. Now it's still not going to be the best quality, but it's a bit better. Let's click and watch this to see if it works. Okay, here it is. The quality's not perfect. I do see it's a little blurry, but I think it's a bit better. All right, before you delete it, you should grab a few things. Let's grab the title, especially if you like this title. I might A/B test this title. I don't know if it's been performing well, but for now I'll just copy this. Open up a new WordPad or a Google Doc. I'm going to paste this title in. Let's grab the description, paste that in, and let's download the thumbnail. So I'm going to zoom in here, click the options button, click download, and I'm going to right click and save this image to my computer. Save it as a JPEG, perfect. Now I can scroll up, click the options, and delete. Understand that this is permanent and it can't be undone, and then delete forever. All right, boom, this video has been purged from my channel. Now let's switch channels. I'm going to go to the one you're watching now. Let's go to create, upload video. I'm going to select that video that I just downloaded. Now I kept that title, so that's perfect. Let's delete this stuff. Let's go grab my description. Here it is. Paste that in. I'm going to remove the hashtag for now, and we're going to upload the thumbnail. We'll add an end screen, and once the copyright check is complete, it will publish to live. We'll give it some time for that. Let's go to schedule, and we'll schedule it for a few hours from now. Okay, the video has been purged from my channel. It's been uploaded to my new channel that all talks about the same topic. So I'm keeping similar topics per channel. Think of it like TV. It'd be weird if you turned on ESPN for sports and you got a cooking show. You'd probably tune out. You gotta think of YouTube the same way. It's gonna grow your audience faster. You're gonna get more subscribers, more watch time, higher click-through rates, higher average view duration, and better performance on each new video upload. And that's what we want. So I hope this helped. I hope this cleared a few things up about the YouTube algorithm. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Peace.